Hello, simple man.
Oh great Tunselous, share your wisdom with me. Oh yes, great Tunselous, share your wisdom with me until I understand if that is even possible. Oh Tunselous, oh yes Tunselous, tell me a story. Oh yes, not one story but 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 10. Tunselous, just tell me as much stories as possible. Oh yes, great Tunselous, tell me all the stories you have. And if you cannot tell me as much as you can, oh yes, great Tunselous, please I beg of you, tell me at least one story. Tell me a story. Oh yes, great Master Tunselous, tell me a story, not one story but as much as you can. Oh tell me a story. Oh yes, tell me a story.
Sheath your tongue before I cut it off.
Yes, great Tunselous, sorry I offended you, tell me a story.
No.
But why, great Tunselous?
You are not worthy.
What must I do to be worthy?
Listen to my speech.
Okay, great Tunselous, I will listen.
I envision a future where people are judged by the Tunselous. I envision a future where Tunselous can do whatever he wants to whoever he wants whenever he wants. I envision a future where people die of the great Tunselous plague. I envision a future that is simultaneous. I envision a world of Tunselous.
When is that future, great Tunselous?
That future is now. That future has been since the beginning of time.
Oh great Tunselous, how is that the future?
Time is simultaneous, like the great Tunselous.
Can I hear that story now?
First you must repeat after me. No.
No.
Are you ready to hear it?
Am I great Tunselous?
No, you now only get to hear half the story.
Okay. Great Tunselous, half the knowledge a man will gain by listening to your stories is inequivalent to going to university for all of your life.
No, you gain more knowledge than that.
Yes you will. Please do not strike me down, great Tunselous.
I will not, for the great Tunselous is not petty.
Tell me that half of the story you promised.
Okay.
Oh yes, tell me, for the great Tunselous knows all.
Many years ago, there was cliff. People would go to the cliff to throw stuff off it. People would always either throw garbage or their dead off the cliff. One day a man threw his wife and kids off the cliff. Then the great Tunselous threw him off the cliff. The man fell for miles.
Then what happened?
The man hit the ground and made a bang so big that the king of all felt it. Nowadays that bang is known as the Big Bang.
So the entire universe was made by Tunselous?
Not made by Tunselous but made by Tunselous.
That was a great story. Good thing you only told half of it. I would have died from too much knowledge.
Yes, you would have.
Oh great Tunselous, tell me another story.
Many years ago there was one world. That all changed when the goat witch asked for Tunselous's permission to create more. The great Tunselous permitted him to create 2 worlds. The goat witch started creating a world when he realized Tunselous is the only one who can create worlds. The goat witch asked Tunselous to create his 2 worlds for him. The great Tunselous created 2 worlds, but they were not for the goat witch. The goat witch left to a different realm of existence and returned and started the 8-hour war.
What was the 8-hour war?
That is a story for another day.
Any more wisdom?
Only if you say no 1,000 times.
Okay, Master Tunselous.
Do it if you are in need of a job, that is.
No 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 no
That is enough knowing for now.
But great Tunselous, that was not 1,000 times.
You would have done it 1,000 times, so it does not matter. Many years ago there was a broken statue. Alaroth came and stole the statue thinking it would give him magic powers, but instead the statue took his virginity.
I do not know who the Alaroth is, but he sounds like a fool who got raped by a statue.
Alaroth is a fool, yes, but he did not get raped by the statue.
But how did it take his virginity?
It slowly seduced him.
Oh, go on.
Alaroth asked the statue, "What is your true name?" The statue replied, "The Goat Witch."
So the statue was the goat witch?
Yes, the Goat Witch's soul was trapped inside of it.
Go on.
The Alaroth could not believe the statue was the Goat Witch, so he kept asking it the same question, but the statue kept saying the same thing. The statue then asked the Alaroth a question. It asked, "Alaroth, what in are you?" The Alaroth said, "I am a private contractor." The statue laughed. Until this day the statue is still laughing.
The Alaroth is a fool.
You learn fast.
I do, great Tunselous.
Faster than most.
Great Tunselous, tell me another story.
Okay, one more.
Tell me.
Many years ago there were only trees.
Only trees?
Yes, only trees.
So there were only trees a long time ago.
Yes, there were only trees.
So there were only trees?
Listen.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
Many years later the first man appeared.
Was that man Tunselous?
Tunselous was the first thing even before existence.
Then who was that man?
That man was the goat witch.
Go on.
The goat witch was bored of all the trees, so he asked the great Tunselous for a task. The great Tunselous told him to be an artist. The goat witch started carving statues out of trees. After making many statues, the goat witch thought of a new idea. He thought he could create life. The goat witch created life forms. The life forms he created were deformed and lacked free will. The goat witch returned to the great Tunselous and asked the great Tunselous for aid. The great Tunselous said, "This is how it's done," created humanity. The goat witch tried to create many life forms. All the goat witch's fluffy forms turned out well structured but lacked in free will.
Wait, so Tunselous created all life forms that have free will, and the goat witch created all life forms without free will?
Yes, exactly, but remember it was the great Tunselous' will to make the goat witch.
Thank you for your great wisdom, Tunselous.
I must tell you another story.
Okay.
Many years ago there was a man named the Lunchbox Killer. The Lunchbox Killer killed children in very brutal ways. One night the great Tunselous approached the Lunchbox Killer in his sleep and said no. Then the Lunchbox Killer woke up and revived all the kids he killed.
Wow, Noah is a powerful word.
It is not as powerful a word as Tunselous.
Tell me, great Tunselous, if you were the first thing in existence, then who created you?
The great Tunselous did.
I hope one day I can comprehend that.
Ha ha, you can try.
Can you tell me more about the Alaroth?
The Alaroth is a fine example of a fool.
And Tunselous, what exactly are the Ice Towers?
The Ice Towers are extra-dimensional rays who bring destruction to worlds.
Tell me another story.
Okay. Many years ago there was a man named the Scene Beast. The Scene Beast tried to defeat the great Tunselous in one-on-one combat. The great Tunselous defeated him. Later on the Scene Beast came back with 5 guys, and the great Tunselous killed them all. The Scene Beast lived the sad life of Catholic faith.
Catholic faith? Isn't that a false lie gone?
All religions, but the religion of the great Tunselous are false.
Wow, 99.9% of the world are living a lie.
Yes.
All those poor deluded people?
Yes, most people are too foolish to see the truth.
I will tell everyone I know of the great Tunselous. My kids will follow the great Tunselous.
Good.
Great Tunselous, you have taught me more than I have learned in all 40 years of my life.
I know.
If only more people would listen to the great Tunselous, the world would be a better place.
Yes, it would. But people like the Alaroth make it bad.
Why not just strike the Alaroth down and put the image of Tunselous into Averion's minds?
That is against the code of Tunselous.
Great Tunselous, might I ask you a question?
Do it.
Who is an Avros?
An unworthy person.
The great Tunselous is great.
Yes. Spread the word now.
Yes, I will go and spread the word at once.
Wait, I have a task for you.
What is this task, great Tunselous?
Speak to Vizarin.
Where can I find Vizarin?
In the shadow of the valley of death.
But Tunselous, there is great evil there.
You will fear no evil.
Will evil fear me?
Perchance.
Anything else you ask of me, great Tunselous?
Go and do not return until your task is done.